Good evening. Everything satisfactory?
You're Andamo, aren't you? I can tell by your shirt. It's Spanish.
Oh, that's right. Your escort is late. Delayed, perhaps?
Yes, by about 18 months. But I'm a growing girl and I need my groceries. More champagne, please?
Yes, of course.
Well, here's to a pain.
A pain?
No, don't let this gay, frivolous exterior fool you, Andamo. It's all a shallow mockery. Deep down inside, I'm a handful of broken blossoms. That's Mr. Lucky, isn't it?
Oh, yes, he's my partner.
They were discussing him in the powder room.
He is not on the menu.
They say he's very selective.
Oh, a confirmed bachelor.
Is he well-heeled?
I never thought to ask him. Perhaps you would like to?
Oh, no. But after I finished eating, will you tell Mr. Lucky to whip over here?
I'm sure he'd be delighted. May I point out once more that he is not on the menu?
I know what you told me, but I've got something to tell Mr. Lucky.
Oh? What?
That I don't intend to pay for any of this expensive grub. That I'm cold, flat, stony broke. Before Mr. Lucky can do anything about it, I'll be dead.
Good evening. We're looking for the water. It's down there. And I'll give you 8 to 5 that if you do jump, it'll turn out you can swim.
Have you no human feelings?
No. It's been my experience that people who want to commit suicide don't dramatize it. They just go ahead and do it. Come on, get off there.
Are you going to have me put in jail?
Well, people who order expensive meals and don't have money to pay for it take that risk.
I just couldn't help it. I wanted to know how the other half lived. I wanted to enjoy real luxury for just once in my life.
Oh, come on. You wear expensive clothes like that and you've never eaten in a good restaurant?
I borrowed these clothes from my boss. I'm a manicurist. Oh, please, Mr. Lucky, if you let me go this time, I'll never do it again. I promise. I've had my fling. Please, may I go now? I just have a few minutes to catch my bus.
Well, let's be big about it. You be my guest. Take a taxi. But don't try that stunt again.
You're a darling, a lover. I'll never forget you, never.
Good night.
There goes $45. And who's going to tip the poor waiter?
She's just a manicurist out for a fling.
Well, she sure clipped you. $45, not including the tip.
She said I was a darling, a lover.
Well, she told me myself I had many feasible facets.
But she said she'd never forget me.
Oh, fine, just don't you forget to tip the waiter. Hey, Lucky, what do you think she was really up to?
I don't know, but I'm sure she was after more than just a free meal.
Hey, you two, what happened to that blonde that came out here? She was about this high and she was wearing a green dress.
You hear that, Andamo? Hey, you too.
Yeah, I heard him. He talks real loud.
What are you doing here, Azevedo? I left orders for my launch never to pick you up.
I got my elbow tied forward. Now quit the stalling. Where's the girl?
I wouldn't know.
You're lying.
You hear that, Andamo? Now I'm lying. Who do you think he thinks he is?
Oh, I think he thinks he's a real big league mean man. He's got a gun. You know something? He wasn't kidding. He really is mean.
Wonder what he wanted with the blonde.
Maybe he needs a manicure.
Jean! Put him in the liquor locker. See that he gets on the next launch. And have someone take his boat back to shore. Strange. No key.
No key? It's open.
Madame, I think we'd better check the liquor invoices. I think the bartender's buying bank stock with our profits.
Uh-oh. It's fortunate for you that I'm here.
I may need a witness at that. Get behind the desk. All right, you in there. Come out here.
Hello, Lucky. Surprise?
Nothing ever surprises me. You got that key, of course, when you were kissing me. How'd you find my cabin?
The waiter who served me was very obliging.
Well, I'll remember that. Now, you've got about 5 minutes to get dressed and get out of here.
Well, what's the hurry, lover? I like it here.
I am too busy to stand still for blackmail.
Blackmail? Why, how horrid of you. I just came to refresh myself. You don't begrudge me a shower, do you?
Don't you have a home of your own? Who are you, anyway?
I've got a name for every day of the week, but you may call me Honeybird.
Honeybird.
And I lied to you. I'm not a poor manicurist. I'm a rich heiress. My father owns 10 acres of money down in Texas, but he wanted to marry me off to a rich oil field. And... All right, you guessed it. I'm going to blackmail you.
Do you mind telling me for how much?
Oh, now let me think. I'd say $25,000 would do very nicely.
Well, I'm sure it would. Not that you're going to get it, but why the urgent need for all this money?
Oh, I could improvise all day and not tell the same lie twice, but why bother? Let's just boil it down to this. I need the money. Would you miss just a teensy-weensy-inksy 25,000 clams, lover?
Horribly.
Why be chintzy about it? When blackmail's inevitable, make the most of it, I always say. Oh, thank heavens you're here, Mr. Rondamo. As you can see with your own eyes, he was clutching me. I'm young and unsophisticated. He's a man of the world. He lured me here and then he clutches me. Let me go. Let me go, you beast, you
Miss
beast, let me go.
Honeybird. I didn't just come in from outside. I've been here all the time. I heard everything.
You did?
Yes. And I can testify to the propriety of my friend's behavior, but not as to yours.
I hate peeping Toms.
Therefore, I would suggest that any further attempts at blackmail are completely superfluous.
Superfluous? I've just begun to fight.
Well, the night is very young. Why don't you take Andamo out and blackmail him? I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
I'd be enchanted.
Andamo hasn't got anything I want. You have. 25,000 of them, to be exact. And furthermore, if you... If that's anybody for me, I'm not here. You blow the whistle on me, and I'll use this. I mean it. Remember, my blood will be on your hands.
Yes, Joe.
Lieutenant Rovax is topside, and he's looking for information about something.
Where's he looking for?
In the bar.
Thank you, Joe. Andamo, we better see what he wants.
Right.
Greetings, Lucky.
Lieutenant?
Andamo. Thanks for your hospitality.
Well, I wasn't aware we were standing treats.
Oh, big treat, ginger ale.
Well, you're welcome. What else can we do for you?
I'm looking for a girl.
Oh, in official capacity or a holiday mood?
This is official. She's pretty. She's blonde. She's wearing a green dress and goes under the name of Honeybird.
Well, why official? Is this Honeybird going to be a jailbird?
No, we haven't got any charges against her yet. I just want her for questioning.
Along what lines?
What's the difference? I know she's here. She was seen getting aboard your launch.
Did you look in the dining room?
Of course.
Powder room?
Yep. I sent the cigarette girl in there. Honeybird isn't in there.
Oh, maybe you'll have to drag the bay for her body.
Well, you know, if I have to search this tub, 5 will get you 2, I come up with it.
You have a warrant.
Since when does the police department need a warrant to make you cooperate?
And since when have I refused to cooperate with the police?
Yeah, when?
Whenever a pretty girl is involved.
You say this girl is pretty? I'll help you. You come on, Lieutenant. I know a place behind the bilge pump. She's got to be...
I'll do the searching myself.
Any luck?
Hey, you find her?
No, not yet. But I found your boy John guarding Joe Esvito in your liquor locker. He's still punchy from whatever you did to him. Do you mind telling me what it's all about?
He came aboard against my orders. He's leaving on the next launch. I suppose since you haven't found this Honeybird person, you'll be leaving too?
No. One place I haven't checked yet.
Oh, where's that?
Your cabin.
Oh, no, wait a minute. What makes you think you'll find a blonde in my private living quarters?
What makes me think I... Very funny. Oh, there's nobody here.
Well, naturally.
I told you there wasn't. Now, are you satisfied?
No, but there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. However, if you do come up with anything you think I ought to know, you will let me know, won't you?
Oh, you can rely on that.
Oh, I wish I could. I'll be seeing you.
Hey, good night, Lieutenant. Well, it looks like our honeybird has sprouted wings, then.
Hey, down there, help me.
Oh, what are you doing up there?
Come on, get off there.
Hey, give me
Put your arm
will you? Hey, be careful.
Have you got her?
Yeah, I got it now. All right, come through. Just jump.
I thought your friend would never leave. Oh, thank you, darling. I really love you.
Yeah, well, come on, you're getting dressed. You're leaving.
At this time of night? Well, where would I go? Where would I sleep?
That's your problem. And don't try anything else because it won't work.
All right. I'll go. As soon as I get the $25,000.
Well, she's got a single-track mind.
Never gives up.
What are you going to blackmail us for this time?
Concealing a fugitive from justice. I'll swear you put me to hiding from the police.
Honey, you are not any fugitive from justice. They just want you for questioning. That's incidentally. What do you know that might interest the police, eh?
Well, the whereabouts of a certain man, I suppose. They probably think I can lead them to him. Fat chance. That's why I'm here. I'm hiding from him.
Why?
Because I went through $25,000 of his money. If I don't get it back, I'm a dead pigeon. Now do you understand why I've got to have that $25,000?
No.
A lousy 25 grand. You won't miss it.
Honey, you came to the wrong place.
Well, if I can't have the money, can I at least stay until this thing blows over? A week or so, please?
Nope.
All right. I'll give your customers a floor show they'll never forget. I'll scream, I'll kick, fight, holler, I'll tear my hair out, pull my clothes, yours through up.
And we will charge you with attempted blackmail and turn you over to the police. So there.
Well, I'd rather go to jail than have him catch up with me.
What do you mean by him?
The man who's prowling all over town tonight with 18 months of hate in his heart. The man who's gonna kill me on sight. Please, Lucky, that's the truth. Believe me, please.
I believe you.
Now can I stay?
For the night, at least.
Oh, you're a lover. Honest, honey, I love you.
Yeah, well, you said that before. Now, let's go.
Oh, boy.
Jump.
How is he?
He's coming to. Azevedo's got his gun again. You go that way. Right.
I want to talk to you.
Well, at least we're rid of him.
And now we'll have to coax him back.
Coax him. What do you want him back for?
Because he's the only key to Honeybird, and I'm tired of being her host. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Mr. Lucky.
How's business?
Okay.
Andamo, have you met Steve Quinn? You wouldn't know it to look at him, but he's one of the town's leading informers.
Oh, I couldn't tell that in a million years.
I ain't no stool pigeon, if that's what you're trying to say.
Of course not. You just sell information to whoever has the money to pay for it, right?
Guy's gonna make a living.
Of course. You can't help it if people are curious, can you? Right now, I'm curious about something myself. $20 worth.
What are you curious about?
Well, about a certain girl with a peculiar name. Honeybird.
Never heard of her. What about her?
Oh, nothing much, except she happens to be a guest on my boat, the Fortuna.
Or anything you want to know about her, why don't you ask her yourself?
I'm not always sure she tells the truth.
Now, what's a cook by the name Honeybird doing at your place? I thought you went in for class, huh?
Now, what makes you think Honeybird hasn't got class?
Well, you practically called her a liar yourself, didn't you? And besides, with a name like that, she's got to be a cook. How'd she happen to light on you?
Circumstances beyond my control.
Look, Mr. Lucky, you can't afford to fool around with dames like that. Believe me. If I was you, I'd get rid of her.
Well, that's easier said than done. However, I'm paying you for information, not advice. Now, you keep the 20. If you hear anything, get in touch.
You gave out more information than you got.
That's the way I intended it. You know who he really is?
Well, he told me he was an informer.
Yeah, but he sells all his information to Joe Azevedo. That should bring something out of the woodwork. Let's go call Lieutenant Rovax.
Honeybird? Honeybird? I know you're in here.
Thank you, Butch. Well, compadre, the trap is baited.
Let's hope Rovax shows up first.
You know what I think?
What?
I think that we... Oh, boy.
What are you doing down there? How did you get
Flying
down?
through the porthole.
Now, would you mind telling me what you're trying to do?
You don't know how lucky you are. I'm still alive. That man is down below looking for me.
What, man?
Too late for that now. Get inside. Honeybird, behind the bar. Now, get behind here.
How long do we wait?
Not long. I heard the motor. Hold it, Azevedo. Next time we'll aim. Drop him. We've been expecting you.
Now that we're here, you're going to be pretty sorry. I got a lot more of my boys waiting ashore.
Oh, we won't worry about that, will we? Honeybird,
Is the shooting over?
you recognize any of these men?
Yeah, I recognize that character. He used to hang around with my husband.
Where is your husband?
How would I know?
Andamo, go below and see if you can find the other man.
Right.
You're the first one he'd head for after he broke out of stir.
Don't you think I know it?
Drop your gun, Lucky.
Kill me!
Drop your gun.
Take it easy, Honeybird. Is that your husband?
Yes.
Well, you're wasting your time, friend. The money's gone.
Well, where is it?
Well, what's it to you? It was my husband's money, wasn't it? He stole it, didn't he?
And he forgot to give us our cut. He's got it stashed away. Where is it, Kruger?
She found out where I hid it. She spent it all. All $25,000 of it.
The growing girl's got to eat. I tried to get it back for you, Carl. I even tried to blackmail this nice man here, didn't I, Mr. Lucky?
That you did.
Are you going to kill me now, Carl?
I've already killed you a dozen times. That first month when I found out what you were up to, I sat in my cell and pretended I had your neck in my hands. And I choked the life out of you every night.
All right, hold it! Hold it, take him.
Well, it's about time. Andamo.
Wait a minute! All right, come on down. Go on, go get dressed.
Lieutenant, isn't there some sort of law against a man luring a young, unsophisticated girl into his cabin and,
Cut it. You got exactly 2 minutes to get dressed.
Excuse me.
All right now, Sir Galahad. Will you fill me in on the details now?
Well, Lieutenant, it loses so much in translation.
All right, you've had plenty of time. I'm coming in. All right, Mrs. Kruger, let's go. Well, our honeybird flew the coop. I'll pick her up from the launch.
Why can't you be like me? Don't get involved.
You're right, compadre. You're right.
Well, soon our little honeybird will be nesting in jail, huh?
I guess so.
You want to know something?
What?
Things will be pretty dull around here.
You know I won't mind.
I bet. Oh, boy.
Which one of you is Mr. Lucky?
He is.
Oh, Mr. Lucky, I've been waiting to see you.
Excuse me, Mr. Lucky. I'll call Lieutenant Romax.
I've been waiting to see you, Mr. Lucky. I'm in terrible trouble, Mr.
I'm not
Lucky.
really
I
interested.
need your
You're
help.
making it different.
Please, Mr. Lucky, I don't know what to do.
What
I'm
is
so frightened.
Yes,
There's three men.
three men.
Chasing me all around. I know if you don't help me,
I know.
something terrible
Yes.
will.